regardless of the winner.
Right, because, yeah, here comes Reese Ramone. I mean, the odds are about 50-50. It's a pick-em on who's going to win this one.
Introducing first.
We seen Reese and MIKA go at it a couple weeks back on ACW Live, and that they went down to the wire.
The winner will be determined by pinfall, not by attitude. Or we might have a better idea of what the outcome is going to be.
Well, if the victor was decided by bad attitude,
right, then Reese Ramone would be the obvious choice.
I better keep my comments to myself. She about bowed up on me last time I seen her. Here's the thing about Reese Ramone. I found this out. She ain't afraid to fight a man if it comes down to it. And she will probably take out a lot of the men. I didn't want none.
Right. We got referee James Lawrence officiating this match.
Listen to his love for MIKA. She ain't one of the most popular women's wrestlers in the area. She is one of the most popular wrestlers in the area. Coming out looking cool with those shades, Nikki. And there's a reason that you see James Lawrence in a lot of these title matches. That's because, in my opinion, he's the best official in the state of West Virginia.
He definitely calls it right down the line, and no matter what sort of situations are going on, he sticks right to the rules.
And we've seen him in quite a few situations, and he's always able to figure it out. You know, one way or the other, calls it right down the middle. Much respect for James Lawrence.
Michael, you ready?
See, and here's the deal with MIKA. She's already the Appalachian Championship Wrestling Women's title. She's already has the All-Star Wrestling West Virginia Women's title. Now, she's going for the Triple Crown of women's wrestling in the area. Going for that Regatta women's title. I mean,
her gear bag.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's how she keeps strong and fit, is just carrying all those belts around in that ring bag. Them things generally weigh about 15, 20 pounds a piece, right?
I'm ready.
Shut up!
You're a terrorist.
Reese Ramone getting her stretches in before this match.
Well, it's like a sauna out here today, so it should be nice and easy to get limber.
Nikki, I was talking earlier just how awesome it is being downtown here in Charleston, West Virginia, at the Regatta, taking in some pro wrestling. And I remember when I was, especially in the 80s, when I was a teenager, growing up, going to high school, didn't live in Charleston in the 90s, popped in every now and then. During the 80s, just some of these awesome musical acts that the Regatta would come in. Like me and my buddies, we'd come down to this regatta about every night. Always had a good time. Great to see the Stern Wheel Regatta back, incorporating all kinds of different entertainment. Just awesome stuff.
And anybody that's watching from the Kanawha Valley or the Charleston area, they're familiar with the Charleston Stern Wheel Regatta, but for anybody that's watching us, I know we have some fans from England, shout out to them. We've got fans from all over the country that watch our YouTube channel, and so if you're not familiar with the Charleston Stern Wheel Regatta, the Kanawha River runs right through Charleston, and so the river itself is a big highlight for tourism and so forth here in the city. And so the Stern Wheel Regatta has been a mainstay in Charleston since before I was born. It started in the 1970s as something that would shut down the Kanawha Boulevard, and people would come out. Of course, by the time I had memories of it, it was
established.
Right, it was established, and it had rides on the boulevard and musical acts and so forth.
All kinds of good food, all these awesome food vendors.
And I remember it used to scare me a little because I was a pretty sheltered child. So all of the drunk people that were part of Regatta back in the day, I was not having that. You probably loved it.
Yeah. Let me formally apologize for that, Nikki, because I was one of those regatta goers.
Meanwhile,
in my old age, maybe not so much, but at that point of my life, absolutely 100%, yes.
I was like, I want to ride the Scrambler, and you're down there, you're...
Woohoo!
Yeah.
When's Cheap Trick playing? Willie! I seen Cheap Trick. I seen Willie at the regatta. I seen Charlie Daniels. I did the Congo with the Miami Sound Machine.
No, I would have liked that. I would have liked that.
You'd like that.
So the regatta went away in the early 2000s, and then recently the city decided to revive it, give it a test run, and so it came back in the summer of 2022.
Oh, and it's been a major hit.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all these people.
Right.
Look at all these people. Oh, Reese choking MIKA on the ropes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, let's get her on the ropes now. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on.
That's
now.
one thing that Reese Ramone is really good at. That's one of her main techniques and strategies, is she's super flexible, and she's able to use that to her advantage. Reaching her foot all the way up there and putting it against Micah's throat.
Oh, but then you got MIKA's specialty, these strikes. Listen to this impact whenever she does this stuff. And this one right here. Oh. Reese had her scouted, got out of the way. MIKA took the brunt of that on her rear end. Oh, and then here comes Reese, the big spin kick. MIKA's hurt.
Come on now, watch the hair. Now, come on.
No, there's probably some people out there probably thought it was a foregone conclusion that MIKA was going to win this belt. But what I got to say to those guys is, like, you haven't seen very much Reese Ramone, because she is dangerous. She's always at any given moment 3 seconds away from a victory.
And Reese Ramone will win it out of spite, just because the fans don't want her to.
Oh, she's made it pretty apparent she doesn't care what the fans think. She doesn't care what the fans want. She cares about what Reese wants. And Reese wants that regatta. Oh, title. Devastating DDT. Look in that leg. That was pretty close, Nikki. That was pretty close. Whoa. Maybe a little frustrated from that. She better not let that get to her. She clamps on a rear chin lock on Micah. But Micah, as she does, she gets strength from the fans. Oh. Micah with a big boot. Oh, and then a big forearm to Reese's jaw. She was coming there. Reese's hurting now. Clothesline. Another clothesline, Nikki. Kick to the midsection. Another one. Bam! Blasted her in the head with that kick. Oh, Reese barely kicked out of that one. Micah like a shark. Smelling blood. She's got a crossface on her. But then Reese rolled her up out of that crossface, and now a knee to Micah. Handful of hair. Throws her back on the mat. Big leg drop. Okay.
Couldn't have been any closer.
Oh, wow. Wow. James Lawrence, though, he's right there on it.
And
Calling it right down the middle.
I have to say, no matter who comes out the victor in this, is that a foreign object?
She's got her baton. She's got her baton. Wait a minute. Jim got that away. Super kick. Super kick. Micah caught her right in the mouth. Micah picking her up. Slamming her. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, she didn't miss that one. She didn't miss that one. Blasted her. She might have knocked her unconscious. Oh, now with that crossface again. Now with that crossface. Reese tapped. We got a Regatta women's champ, Nikki.